bopping on up there.
All right, it is 8:50. This next few weeks rather, are going to be very busy for Dr. Phil McGraw.
Indeed, he has several explosive news shows and topics lined up.
On today's show, one of the worst crimes police who covered it say they had ever seen. Dr. Phil is live with us to explain this morning. Let's start there. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, very disturbing. It's a child that was found under the stairs, emaciated when police found this child. Tell us kind of the backstory and how many other children lived in the home.
Well, listen, we got involved in this story 5 years ago, and there were like 6 or 7 children in the home, and this one child was saved by the children that I have on the show today because they went against their own biological parents and pulled this child out of a cubbyhole inside a closet under the stairway. And had they not done that, this child would not be alive today. When they pulled him out, he was 5 years old, 29 pounds, disoriented, foaming at the mouth, listless, looked like a prisoner of war. And had they not done that, this child would have died, in my opinion, no question about it.
It's so hard to even hear that something like, and comprehend that something like this happened. We're watching video of the show. You talked with some of the other siblings, but back when this happened, you also spoke to the stepmother, and she proclaimed her innocence. She was just sentenced. Talk a little about what that was like, that conversation with her then.
Well, we flew into Houston, and this took place just in a suburb outside of Houston. We tried to talk to the stepmother then, and the lawyer said, no, but we'll let you tour the home. We got there way quicker than they thought, and we busted them staging the home. They were trying to cover up these squalid living conditions. I found paintbrushes still wet in the backyard. And so they thought, well, damage control, we better let him talk to the stepmother. She took such non-credible positions. I think she had to live with those in trial, and I think that really burned her down. She was saying, I didn't realize that this wasn't a very big house. There's no way that a prisoner of war is walking around there at 5 years old and you don't know it. And her children say today that they heard her saying, put him back in the hole, put him back in the closet. Wow. So, I mean, she was clearly lying. I mean, it was just terrible.
Oh, my gosh. Incredible. So hard to hear.
You have a podcast. You want to tell folks about that, how they can listen to you?
I do. I've started a podcast. It's called Fill in the Blanks. That's
love the name. Love the title.
Yes.
I had to be clever. Come on. And it's interesting because I don't have a problem to solve, so I just get to talk to interesting people about interesting things. So it's very different from the show, and it's free form, no time limit. And I've talked to like Shaquille O'Neal. This week it's Kathy Bates. I've talked to Jay Leno. I talked to experts like sideline doctors in the NFL, all kinds of things. So it's really a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying it. So I hope you can subscribe for free and listen every week. So I hope people will do that. But on another note, Marianne, is it true? Are you leaving us?
Who told you? Who told you that?
Dr. Phil knows everything.
It's Dr. Phil. You can't hide anything from him.
Yes, I am retiring from Good Day after 23 years on the show.
Well, just let me say, quitter. I can't.
I was hoping for some advice on, making the transition or, how to deal with the emotions.
I can't believe you're leaving us behind. You're leaving us behind? Come on.
You quitter.
I know.
Guilter.
Well, I am proud to say that I have met Dr. Phil when he came through Sacramento years ago, and you've always been such a good sport with us here on Good Day, and it was an honor to have met you, sir.
Well, listen, congratulations on what has been a spectacular career, and trust me, you will be missed.
Yes, you will. I appreciate you saying so. Thank you.
She is available if you'd like to have her as a guest on your podcast. She's got some time.
I got some stories I can tell.
Just saying.
I got some stories I can tell. All right, you watch.
We would have fun, no question about it.
That's for sure. You can check out Dr. Phil weekdays at 10 right here on the CW and 2 o'clock on his sister station, CBS 13.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Phil. Appreciate you.
That was very sweet. Very sweet. That was fun when he came here. He was in town. He did his. He had it was a huge gathering of the public down at the downtown plaza, and He was just so charming. He came and he hung around here in the studio with us. He had a little fun with us, and it was an awful lot of fun.
He's so funny. Guaranteed, not to tell you anything that we have planned for you for the next 3 weeks, but that moment right there, it's going to make its way back.
Yeah.